What's going on, folks? Painless. I was sitting on my couch, looking at some videos on TV. I run YouTube through my TV as well. And then, because I do watch other content. I do watch content here and there. And then like I said, I was on my couch. And then I was looking through my phone and looking at some of my videos. I said, "Damn, I ain't did a video in about a month." And then I saw a comment. It's shout out to Caveman Trey 57. He said something to, I don't know exactly word for word, but basically, hey, it's due for another video, brother. And that inspired me to get up and do this video, truth be told. So shout out to Caveman 357. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this video. Is gonna go where it go. But a lot has transpired since my last video. You got these ICE protests, or these people protesting all over the country. You got not King Day, all this BS. You know what? Let me tell you something. These people, and I've told you, of course, it's originated long before all these movements. But I can pinpoint, and I always bring this up, I can pinpoint where all this stuff started in the modern era. Y'all remember that Occupy Wall Street shit? And I always bring this up. This when all this foolishness started. Where you got young white kids out there with Doc Martens on, with bull rings, pink hair, tattoos, gauges in their ears, trust fund rejects talking about Occupy Wall Street. Oh, the top 1% controls everything. We got to stick it to the man. All that bullshit. That's when all this stuff started. Under the Obama administration. And we all know a lot of this stuff started under his administration. A lot of his policies sucked, past tense. And it ushered in all this confusion and bizarro land type mentality in the way that we've been living. But yeah, this is and it's been on ever since. It's been on ever since. And like Los Angeles, you got all these Mexicans out here, with the flag. Y'all are going to lose. Y'all are losing. And you really lost Friday. And what I mean by Friday is where the Supreme Court of the United States, which is the supreme, they're the ones, they are the final say. Fundamental law. The law of the land, the Supreme Court, has supported Trump on his 14th Amendment. And, see, this is the dangers of TikTok. See, everybody got some shit to say. Everybody has the ability to say something. No problems. But you got black folks out here, you got, and I've seen it on my Facebook timeline. So, does that mean we're going to get deported? Trying to be slick, and as a matter of fact, no, fool. And Trump's even said this out of his mouth, that the 14th Amendment was not meant for families to come over here, have a great time, pop out a child. Oh, I'm good now. It's real crafty to do some shit like that to me. To be honest, it's real calculating. See, Trump is taking out that calculative bullshit. Oh, we can go over here and, I'm 7 months pregnant. We'll just go over to America and I'll poop out a kid and we're good. Not no more. The jig is up. And like I said, what I was about to say, Trump, he said that the 14th Amendment was explicitly for slaves, the offspring of slaves. And I said, we're the only group that didn't ask to come here, generally speaking. But we are here. This is why I support kind of what Tariq Nasheed, without all the extras and going after people. Because I got good friends that look like me, but speak Spanish. The Panamanian, Cuban. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with them. They just different. But yeah, that was, I love America. And it's almost, and I'm about to get into some stuff here shortly about, even as a black person nowadays, saying that you love America is sacrilege. But I'm about to get up in there. I'm about to cook. Cocinar. You looked at it, cook. That's to cook. That means cocinar means to cook in Spanish. So let me cocinar. Look, let me tell you something, guys. It is what it is. Let them, like I did in one of my last 2 videos, let them hold their own nuts. You black folks, stop running around here thinking you gonna get deported. Oh, we living in a town where we gotta have our papers. All that stupid ass shit. We are safe. And a lot don't like that. Whoever would have thought that this would be an advantage? So all you shines out here talking about, oh, I'm moving to Canada. Oh, I'm going. You know how many black women I've ran into, educated, talking about they gonna go, oh, I'm thinking of moving out the country. And do what? It's that childlike, well, I'm going to run away because you won't let me pass curfew while I'm running away. Real childlike. Because I said, you think racism is bad? See, Painless, I've been around the world. And I've lived around the world. Not vacationing, I've lived in foreign countries. You think racism is bad here? Shit. You think
Oh, I'm tired of here. They keep killing us, pulling us over. God, we can never have things.
And I'm listening to this sister.
We can never have our own. Dang, just leave us alone, God.
And see, that is a lot of us black folks suffer from narcissistic behavior. You think you bigger than what you are. Ain't nobody studying you. It's real, real cocky. We have this cocky demeanor about us when nobody's checking for you. But like I said, racism, this ain't shit. You go to certain parts of, Europe or certain parts of Southeast Asia. I tell you, when I lived in Hawaii, there was racism. People think, see, black folks think if it ain't white, then we good. And I've told you many times that there's a lot of white folks that have went to bat. I've seen them go to bat for black folks. And as a Hispanic, they're not really going to do that. You think they might be, but that's not always the case. See, and I've said this, they don't have that white guilt. Hector does not have that white guilt. And I hear the story. I got a lot of family in California, a lot, and I hear the stories. I told you about jail, prison. Why the hell would you want to live somewhere where you go to jail, you can't even function with certain groups? It's racial breakdown. And to me, jail, prison is the real deal about society, which is how it's a real depiction of how people would prefer to live, separate. It's a reality check. Mexicans over here, or South Side, whatever, Hispanics, blacks over here, whites, others, Asians over there. Why would you want to? But see, black folks, we want to feel accepted. You want to feel accepted and claim everybody was black and all this stuff. That's not always the case. But yeah, I told this sister, you're running for nothing. This whole idea about,
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. I didn't get picked for the team. It's my ball.
They got that mentality. Shit, you struggling over there, you gonna struggle. You struggling here, you gonna struggle over there. And I tell black folks, stop caping. Trump is trying to save your stupid ass. Because they ain't got the same, like I just said, they don't have that white guilt. Abu Haji, he damn sure don't got it. Them damn Arabs, no love. No love. So he trying to, you want, see, black folk, y'all are so against Trump. Y'all don't even know what the hell he's going on. I just saw something on Facebook. I guess Trump, before he was signing something, it was a black woman in the Oval Office. And I guess he looked over and kind of gave her a compliment. You should see all these stupid ass black women in the comments.
Finally he said something right. He ain't too bad. Oh, get it, Trump.
all this grandstanding bullshit. You know, see, and that's the thing. What needs to happen, all this flattery.
That's my president.
Well, 5 minutes ago,
Oh, I can't stand him. He don't want no DEI. He don't want no teach our black kid history in school.
you see, when you can be swayed and move like a damn tree in the wind like that, or a flower in the wind, you don't stand for nothing. You can be you have no loyalty. And you know, you black folks up here talking about Trump and leave them people alone. You see, black folks don't care about clean air. Black folks don't care about certain rights that, do you understand what I'm saying? Like noise pollution, certain pollutions. They don't care about shit like that. Taxes, lowering it. They just want bullshit. They just want to be catered to. They don't. I've said this before, and I get it from the late, great David Carroll. Black people need to be politically re-educated. You over here while everybody else is over there. And it shows in your voting. You vote like you voting for the class. Who gonna take names when Miss Jackson leave the classroom? That's how black folks vote. Real haphazard, lackadaisical, real feelings based. Oh, I want Janita to take. Mm-hmm. And it's always a young black girl left in charge. That's a whole nother video. Is a reason of that. Come back, have about 60 checks next to your name. Hey, but it's true. Black folks need to be politically re-educated. All these people here illegally, that's good that they are leaving.
But who's gonna cut our grass?
You.
Who's gonna pick our tomatoes?
You. What are we talking about? What the hell is we talking about? Like I said, that's their own fight. They gotta hold their own cojones. We living in this time, man, where, it's getting real rough. I've been seeing guys or people doing videos about black women losing all these jobs. I've said that. That shit ain't nothing new. I told you occasionally when I Instacart, I don't really do that no more because, I be meal prepping and I just buy my food. Excuse me. I don't buy a lot of food no more. So I just go into Kroger or Publix and get what I need and dip. But I told you before, when I used to do that, it would be sisters up here pulling up in Mercedes. Oh Lord. Pulling up in Mercedes. 2022, 2021 Mercedes. Hauling my shit up to my apartment. I'm talking about water. Cases of water. granola bars and shit. Mad to the mug. You could tell on that because I could look down. See, where I'm at, I live on the second floor. And I can look down and see when someone, and everybody that pulls up, everybody that gets maybe DoorDash or something delivered, Amazon, they just pull up right there. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just, that's what they do because it's a easy, you jump out, come right up. And so I can see these sisters when they pull up, they got that gas face, boy, looking crazy. And I got the shit checked on my account. Do not knock. Just leave the shit at the door. I don't want to see who, But I know these sisters probably be like, oh, they see my name. Because I got a black name. Painless has a black name. Like, you see my name? Like, oh, yeah, that's a black guy. So I know they see my name. Be like, oh, shit. Gotta take this up here to this nigga. But that's why I had the box checked. I ain't gotta see you. I can see you, but you don't know who I am. Just know to leave that shit at my front door. See? So, but it's this ain't nothing new. All these propped up jobs and stuff like that. I've dated plenty of. So what do you do? Oh, I'm director of inclusion and diversity, communicative research. Like, what, that shit is out. And it's good. Like, I'm a vet. I'm a combat vet. I don't distinguish between vet, but I like to say that I'm a combat vet. And I had, some people say that's DEI. I can see, but I beg to differ. See, I was over there getting my ass shot at. Well, nobody told you to do that, Painless. You know what? You fucking right. But I did. Nevertheless, it happened, and I got this status. You are right. Nobody told me to do it. I did it, and for that, I got a status. You getting something because you got something between, or you got something between your legs, or you this certain color hue. Trump said that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And I agree. And like, Thomas Sowell said, it's funny how people come off the Thomas Sowell who are listening to Thomas Sowell now. See, I've been listening to Thomas Sowell since 2011. Now everybody's caught up. I've always said I'm like 10 years ahead of people. And I can hear it when I watch videos. But yeah, Thomas Sowell said, why would you want to be given anything? It should be off merit and your drive and your skill, not because what color skin you. And Trump, and that's how it should be. That's how you get the best. Just because you got, I'm telling you this, because you make straight A's in Alabama public school system, you valedictorian, whatever, that don't mean your ass needs to go to Columbia or Yale. You find going to USA, University of Southern Alabama in Mobile, you go to UAB in Birmingham, you go to Tuscaloosa, University of Alabama, you go to Ole Miss, Georgia, University of Georgia, yeah, and get a quality education. Stay in your lane and know your lane. And I agree with that. See, Trump is doing shit that should have been done decades ago. Is he perfect? No. Just like they about to pass this big blue, big beautiful. I told you all that snap shit. I told y'all. I told you, you not, the days of sitting around getting shit you ain't earned is over. The government, the United States government, does have a responsibility to take care of its citizens. It says that in the Constitution. I mean, it ain't verbatim, but they owe it to take care of, there's certain agencies are constitutionally based, ratified, all that stuff. There's amendments. So, but sitting on your asshole, and you got 5, 6, 7 generations of county check recipients, that shit is out. And you too are going to have to hold your own nuts. Just like this whole, and I'm going to tell you one thing, especially in the South, the way this SNAP stuff is going to go, where the states are going to start assuming more of a role in the distribution of certain like benefits, because they ain't gonna just stop SNAP, because like I just mentioned, the government has a responsibility to take care of its citizens. Medicaid, a lot of kids is on Medicaid. That's their only form of Medicaid or Medicare. I confuse the two. But there's one where you got kids, that's their only form of health insurance. Some people got Cigna, United Health, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. No, you got a lot of people that just have Medicare or whichever one as their sole number one form of health insurance. See, Trump said he's not going to touch Social Security. I think he said he wasn't going to touch one of them. But, all this gravy train shit, that is done. But like I was saying, and I kind of went off on a tangent, now that these states, especially down south, are going to start playing a more role in distribution of benefits, that shit really, the state's going to be, oh, hell no. See, the states like to ride, the federal government, they'll do it. Oh, fuck it. The government, we good, they got it. But now that the states, because that's what one of the conditions is, the states are going to start getting, like I said, playing more role. In the states, especially, I know where I'm from, Alabama, they already don't give you shit. They really ain't going to give you shit now. So all that, girl, I get $900 a month. Going down to Kroger's and getting all them damn crab legs. That shit is out. And then I think having to work a certain number of hours to get your bit. I mean, people who are disabled, have limited, can't really work, they're going to be taken care of. But like I said, you motherfuckers out here sitting up all day, ain't doing a damn thing, complain, I ain't got no money, but you got benefits. Get your ass a job. But I find a lot of people that are in positions like that, it's, outside of look, you get in a car wreck, you can't walk no more. That ain't it depends. But you're going to be taken care of. You're going to get you a disability check for the rest of your life. Barring it ain't your fault. You might get even it, but I'm just saying, the point I'm making is, if you are disabled, can't work for whatever reason, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about a 27-year-old woman that decided to be irresponsible with that thing between her legs and got 4 kids living off the system. Get your ass, find you something to do. Get you some business because the jig is up. That's what I'm saying. Goddamn. That's what I'm saying. Because it's I mean, I told you this video is really it was just me getting out here. I said, I told y'all it wasn't really going, I don't know where it's going to go. I said, I'm just talking. Caveman Trey 57, blame him. Shout out to him. But yeah, it's, the G, that shit is up. Because it's a lot of reasons why I'm not getting into that. I know other brothers talk about that, guys talk about that. You know, I'm not well versed on that. All the stuff I'm saying is based off Painless's first-hand observation and of what I see. I'm speaking on what I see. I'm not getting down into why I'm just speaking on what I see. But there's people that talk about why the things that I'm seeing are happening. You know? But yeah, I don't care about them rounding up all them damn Hispanics at all. At all. Shit. Another day in the neighborhood. For me, I mean, the kids. Well, what about them? What about them? That whole Trojan horse bullshit, like I told you in the beginning of this video, where you think you're pregnant, you think you 7 months pregnant, and you try to pull a Mickey and come on, I'm just going to go over here, Jose, and we're going to have the baby here, and we're good. No. Like Cal Williams said, no. That's done. That backdoor slick shit, that's all it is. That's all that is. To me, if you're that damn calculating and smart, find your ass a way to stay away in your country and do it. See, a lot of people play dumb. That's why it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing to know that somebody can be talking to you right in your face. And you have the ability to pick up on their bullshit. Hey, that is so gratifying. People think they be bullshit. The art of bullshitting. No, not this way. People try to be so cunning and slick till they trip over their own self. They try to be so calculating and exact till they trip over their own booby trap and blow their ass, they sell the hell up. But get blown up by your own booby trap trying to be so calculating and slick and cunning, and you blew your own goddamn self up with your own shit. I'm telling you, man. That's a beautiful sight. But yeah, man. Them people need to get them some shit. All them people that's that's what it is, rioting. Them motherfuckers ain't got shit to do. These the type of people that be on TikTok all day, riding around, sitting in their cars, with nothing to fucking do with themselves. I see it all the time. And I tell you, once all these ICE raids started happening, I said this particular part of town, you wasn't seeing no goddamn Hispanics. They slowly start, I don't know, I think it's still low numbers. But before, these are the ones doing all that bullshit, street takeovers, and black folks don't do that shit. It'd be these little curly top, little Hispanic niggas with these little souped up ass cars, like it's 1996. All that loud, them the ones doing that shit, racing up and down the damn boulevard. Trump said that shit is coming to an end. It's come to an end. It's coming to an end. Lock their ass up, because obviously you people come over here, y'all can't control your own goddamn kids. Because you look who out there doing it. It's them little Hispanics with their parents can't speak no goddamn English, don't know nothing, and they come over here joining gang, MS-13, 18th Street, all these little gangs and shit, and being a nuisance. Being a damn nuisance. And I said this, when they come over here, they are not trying to assimilate. And that's what white people don't. We are the reminders of white folks in slavery. But we are so interwoven, especially down south, we are so interwoven and intertwined in culture that it's really no, especially the part of South I live in, it's like a new South. This ain't the South I grew up in at all. My South, white folks went to whatever Christian academy. We went to the county school. They stayed on their side of town. We stayed on our side of town. Now, it's all type of shit going. It's all type of Patrick Mahomes, Halliburton looking little motherfuckers running around here nowadays. Because it's so intertwined. Now, when Jose come over here, they do not want to assimilate. They do their cockfighting off out the sticks and stick to themselves. They do not want to assimilate. And that's problematic. And over here, there's a big, in the Hispanic, these certain types of Hispanics that come over here, there's a culture of pedophilia associated in drunk driving. Not saying all, but I'm saying it, and I'm going to tell you why, because every time I see on the news, they hold these big stings. It be Pablo Aguilera, Ricky Balderrama, and you look at them, and they just look like pedos. Because that's how they get out. It's part of it's accepted. So, black folks, be grateful. Stop trying to cat for these people. There's really no reason why. It's like telling on somebody. It's like being somewhere at work and you see somebody take a stapler home. What the fuck is it to you? Why? What would you get out of telling somebody, oh, I saw Emily take a stapler? What? Now you're in some bullshit that had absolutely nothing to do with you and say it was her own personal stapler but you just saw her take it. Now you look like a damn fool for telling, and like, oh, that was hers. Now she on you on her shit list, and you don't even know her. See, that's why people need to mind. There's certain business you need to mind. You got to pick your own battles. You know, there's some shit you speak. Like if I got a neighbor. If I saw somebody trying to break in their car, I'ma say something. Hey man, what the fuck y'all doing? And they'll probably run off. I ain't gonna let no, you know. But there's some shit you just need to. Is the juice worth the goddamn squeeze? In other words, is it worth getting into some bullshit that you absolutely had no reason to get into? But you know, hey man, I'm gonna cut this video. Damn, 41 minutes. Shit. All right, well, until next time, folks, painless out.